back. I think this is a good little. Hopefully that ain't too loud for the video. I think that's alright. That'll be alright. We'll see. It's on 5 right now. Hopefully it's not too loud, but loud enough to where like y'all can still like kind of vibe to it. Alright, that's 4. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But this is gonna be a very, 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 very quick video. Hopefully, like that's the goal, because I did not feel like recording. So yeah, today, I was on TikTok just watching a video, and you know, it wasn't a bad video. I was just watching a video of a girl, or I'm saying a woman. She was just living her life. You know, she was just explaining that she just did something on a whim, and you know, as she should. And it was just like, you know, it just had reminded me just how far from my goals I am, you know, and just how much I still got so much more work to do just to be able to, you know, be able to do things like that and not like think about it and, you know, just, and, you know, it just like, you know, like, of course I already knew that like I still got a lot of ways to, you know, get to where I want to be and be able to do stuff. But it's like, you know, I don't know what about that video. I don't know. Maybe because she went to Chicago. I ain't know what it is about that video, but it just had really had me in my feelings for like a couple, well, damn near for the rest of the day at work, just because it was like, dang, like, you know, we always got these goals, dreams, which is doing this and that and the third, but it just seemed as if we always got like stuff messing that up or coming in the way. And you know, I'm always gonna be my biggest and my main worst enemy when it comes to like, you know, stuff not going the right way, the way it should, because, you know, I tend to rush things. You know, I am still trying to learn all like the bad habits that do trigger those outcomes, or the outcomes of my actions. And you know, so like that's where I'm at now, just still trying to, you know, I don't know, just be, you know, become great, like I always say. And it's like, you know, it just always tiring just to be like, okay, we got it now, you know. Then something else happened that I gotta work on, or I didn't realize was that much of an issue. Then I gotta, you know, it always like, you know, just a roller coaster, you know, or like I'm taking a couple steps forward and I gotta knock back 10 and really understand why I got knocked back those 10. And then I gotta put in the work just to get back where I was at however long ago, you know. And then, okay, I might make some progress, and then, okay, boom, I got knocked back some more steps. And I gotta understand, okay, Dominique, what led you to be able, what decision led you right here? And I gotta, you know, break all that down and, you know, be like, okay, this, that, and the third, work through all that, boom, then slowly get back to where I was. And, you know, that shit just aggravating. You know, and like, you know, life been getting better. I'm like, this not a pity party. Life been getting better. I made a lot of progress since May, because May is when like a whole lot of, April, May is when shit just went crazy. And like July, August is when stuff really started to get better for me and just more easy for me just to, you know, goddamn, just sleep at night, relax, you know, really take a breather, you know. But now, you know, like I said, it's getting better, but I'm still having the effects. I'm still feeling the effects of when I was doing bullshit, when I wasn't as responsible as I should have been, or on myself as I should have been, you know. So it's like, yeah, we in a good place now, we in a decent place now, a more mature space. But now the bullshit we were doing 6 months ago, 4 months ago, is still lingering. It's almost gone and finished, but it's still lingering because, you know, it's months of all this it's months of bullshit that we had to make up, you know. And like I said, like, it was just, since May, it's been so tiring just to, you know, make some progress, still get knocked back because of the bullshit, make some progress, not back, progress, back. You know, and that is kind of, like, that's currently still what I'm dealing with right now. And, you know, like I said, I know it's gonna get better because my mindset from the previous months already had changed and, you know, grew, and, you know, I can already see that, like, okay, the next few months gonna be better. So it's like, yeah, I know, like I said, things getting better, and I know things will be better. It's just so annoying because I still am so far behind just based off the bullshit. I wasn't able to really point to myself and to my goals the way I was supposed to because since May, I had to, recover just from where I should have been. And now, like, I feel like I'm a year behind on just where I'm really supposed to be at, where I'm supposed to be at just because of, like, just how far I was, how far I had knocked myself back. And I be trying to like do stuff just to speed it up, but that don't always work. And sometimes you do more damage doing that, doing that. So yeah, it's just annoying. Even though I know things getting better, it's just like dang, yeah, like I'm just so far behind. And even when I get to like a better place than I'm in now, it's like okay, now we gotta, get back to where we even should have been over there. Okay, get back right here. Now we gotta get back to where we should have been now. It's just annoying. But it all good though, cause the way I was feeling the last few months, the way I'm feeling currently right now, like I said in my previous video, these moments, those moments are gonna be what allow me to receive the blessings that I have coming for me right now. The blessings that I have coming for me in the future. Just the mindset, the thought patterns, ideals, even just, like I said, just remembering how I feel right now, remember how I felt the last few months. It gonna, push me forward to better thinking, being more responsible, just handling myself better, having a more routine down, or, just having my life more organized the way it should have been, So I'm grateful that I'm learning these lessons. It's just, like I said, annoying to have to just be running on the treadmill, not making any progress on a consistent basis. But blessings are coming in. Blessings will definitely come in, Everything I'm learning right now is it's not going to waste. I'm just trying to do my best it's 7 minutes. I'm just trying to do my best to always stay in the moment and remember what lessons that I had to learn to be right here. And just, just have that same, I guess, snowball effect that will carry that momentum. It'd be like, okay, I know, cause like already the last month, few weeks, like I've been tested to make sure I wasn't still on the same bullshit. So like, I know I'm gonna keep progressing. I'm just tired of dealing with the damn bullshit I created. That's it. That's all. I'm just, it getting better, man. It's just, I'm still dealing with the bullshit. But I just gotta keep that momentum, that positive momentum. I'm going in the right direction so I don't just, go back to my ways and make bad decisions and further my progress. Just always keep making the best decisions that I can, be as mindful as I can to my decisions. Yeah, just what I need to do. So yeah, it's all right, man. Like I said, it's no pity party. It's always never a pity party with me. Cause like I said, it's always gonna be my biggest enemy. Cause hey, I gotta learn one way or another, but it'll be all right. And it's like people not gonna see. The title of the video gonna be "Don't Hate on Me." I need to say that just so I can get to this part. People are not gonna see these moments. A lot of just the outside world, a lot of my family, just peers in general, not gonna see these moments. The moments where I was just depressed, where I was struggling, where I was what's the word I'm looking for? I said stressed, but I guess drained. I don't know. Just where I was just, just out of it. I don't know. I can't explain it. Just still trying to get it. They're not gonna see these moments or those moments. They're just gonna see me. Really, like I said in my previous videos, y'all gonna see like I have blessings already coming to me. I already have them. So like they're not gonna see. They're just gonna see that. They're gonna see the good. They're gonna see the glamour. They're gonna see all that good shit. They're gonna see the car. They're gonna see the clothes. They're gonna see, the nice ass smile because I'm happy because I'm just enjoying life because I put in the work to enjoy life by any means, at any means, And it's like it's easy for people to hate on just someone that they just seeing or they just around for like the good shit that they see, but nobody is ever around you know, to see the bad shit, to see, you know, the broke days, to see the days where, you know, you're struggling, or you working 60 hours a week, car problems, etc., 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 you know. And I mean, of course, nobody is obligated to see your bullshit. Nobody's obligated to do anything, to do anything. But if you just able to, you know, it just don't make sense for you to hate on somebody. For one, because you don't know what they've been through to even get to that position. You know, nobody gonna understand what it took me to even get to the places I'm gonna be. Even like with me just loving myself, nobody's seen where I didn't love myself. Nobody's seen where I didn't speak so highly of myself, or like always complimenting myself, saying, "Oh, I'm handsome," or nice smile and stuff like that. Y'all only see this version of myself now on YouTube. Like before, like I started this YouTube channel with me just speaking so highly of myself, but before I even started that, it was a whole nother D-Ray Digital Diary wasn't even available. It was a whole nother Dominique that wasn't loving himself, wasn't pouring into himself, didn't even talk nothing like this about greatness and, you know, I gotta do this and that for people that I might not even meet. You know, it wasn't nothing like that. You know, but it was just so much work I had to put into myself, and just, you know, I just had to learn things about myself and just see the greatness that I have. I had to really just see that, you know, you just not just somebody on earth just walking around. Like, nah, you got so much more potential inside of you. You know, it's just so much, but nobody's seen that. Y'all see it now, because I speak about it so much. Y'all can see me working out. Y'all see me saying I want to eat better now, talking about going vegan and stuff like that. Y'all see me talking about my goals and all that good shit, the growth of my hair, you know. And like I said, that's dope and all, but people will see that and be like, oh, he cocky, or he conceited, or he always saying this and the third. But you can't hate on me. I mean, you can, but you can't hate on me because, like I said, you don't know how much work it took for me to even be able to even say this about myself, to be able to even love myself this much. You ain't see that word. You ain't, come on now, you know. So it's like, you know, when I do and when I will get all the blessings that it deserved to me, you know, people gonna think this and that, or he's showing off, or he think he all that, or he, you know, conceited, bad with his money, or, you know, whatever some hating ass motherfucker might say about him. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's seeing these days right here. Nobody's seeing the last few months while I was depressed, while I was struggling, while I was just in a bad place. You know, when I wasn't recording my YouTube videos, nobody's seen that. Nobody's seeing that. Even when I did start recording, I was still in a, you know, a certain place. But, you know, stuff was getting better, so I was able to record myself. I was able to really speak to the camera again and really not fake it, because I hate faking shit. I do not like faking nothing. Anything I do, I promise you, 9 times out of 10, 99% of the time, it's from the heart. I hate faking shit. Even if I cuss you out, it's from the heart, because you really needed that curse out. You know, so yeah, I hate faking shit. And yeah, that's why I didn't record. So yeah, man, she gonna get better. She just getting better. It just, But yeah, I'm very appreciative of these moments, because like I said, it's gonna give me my blessings. It's teaching me things constantly. I got into these moments just to, you know, appreciate the good shit. Appreciate all the everything that's gonna come to me. It's getting so hot in this goddamn hoodie. God damn, I ain't feel like putting on a shirt. God damn. And I can't turn my AC on because it's gonna be too loud for the video. But yeah, and I remember, like, what was I about to say? Oh, okay. Whew, I did not want to cut this video. But to my future self, because like I said, all these videos is for me, but normally I watch my videos pretty soon after I post them, normally. But this video, I'm not gonna watch it, I don't think, until like a long time, like not even 6 months. I really don't want to watch it 6 months from now. I really don't. Like a year, you know, or a year and a half. I really want to watch this video from like a year and some change, and just to see how good life had gotten for me, and just how much I continue to pour into myself, how better my diet had got, my speech, you know, just how I go about my business, my trading, my YouTube, just how much I had to continue to pour into myself, and understood that it was always another step to greatness, another way for me to evolve to greatness, just another stepping stone. Just always knowing that, you know, I'm not done. I always got another way to go, you know. Always got so much more to learn, and so much, you know, just more of a better person to be, and more blessings to have so I can give back, you know? So yeah, I really wanted to be able to look back on this video and be like, yep, I know exactly what you were talking about, how you was feeling, what you had going on, how that week was, how that video was, that triggered all this. You had cookout today. I remember we had cookout. I'm just remember all this and just be appreciative of the fact that I recorded this video because I did not want to record it. But the fact that, you know, like I said, I didn't have no pity party. I didn't let this just stop me. I just needed to voice this out for my future self, for anybody else, just so I can be like, yeah, we did that shit. We did that shit because we understood just what we understood we needed to do, you know. We needed to do it because this is bigger than us. This is bigger than us, and you know, you got too much potential. But guys, I feel like I'm rambling. I feel like I said enough. I think I got everything I needed to say out. So yeah, to my future self, appreciate you.